Hi everyone! Today we are going to look at how to configure the grading for your course in MOOCit Studio. Configuring the grading system for your course is very important since it will define what your learners can expect from your course and how their final grade will be calculated. Before doing this, you should already have a clear view of how you wish to grade your learners, how many assignments you will have, etc. In Studio, select the course you want to work with. Ideally, you should already have at least your course outline set up at this point. The first thing we will do is go to the grading page by selecting Settings in the header menu and then Grading. Step 1 is to determine your overall grade range. This is the grade your learner should have to pass the course and get a certificate. By default, this is set to 50% or higher to pass the course, and under 50% is a fail. If you want to have more than just a pass or fail, we can click on the plus sign to add additional grade ranges. Then, I can just slide the grade range limit to how I see fit. You can also hover over a grade range to select and remove it. Let's say I'm creating a chemical health and safety course, so I need all of my employees or learners to achieve at least 95% to pass. You can also adjust the grace period on deadlines. I will make mine, for example, 15 minutes, just in case a learner runs into technical issues at the last second. You can also set deadlines for assignments in each individual graded subsection in the course outline page. Next, we can configure all of the different assignment types and their parameters. We offer multiple different types of quizzes and even teacher-graded assignments, so feel free to get creative with this. By default, you're going to see homework, lab, midterm, and final exam. For the moment, I'm just going to delete all of these so that I can start from scratch. For my course, I'm going to have 4 quizzes which will account for 20% of my learner's final grade, and 1 final exam which will count for 80%. To set this up, I will select New Assignment Type, I will call it Quiz and make the abbreviation name Quiz. The weight of the total grade will be 20, and total number is 4 because there will be 4 quizzes, which means that 4 of my subsections will be marked as a quiz. In case you want to incorporate advanced grading, you can use number of droppable. The number of droppable assignments you indicate will remove that amount of assignments which received the lowest grade when calculating the final grade for that assignment type. For example, if I choose that 2 of my 4 quizzes would be droppable, that would mean that the final weight of the assignment type will only include the top 2 quizzes at a value of 10% each. In this case, we would drop quiz 2 and 3 for student A, because those had the lowest marks. Since my 4 quizzes count towards 20% of my grade, there are only now 2, which count for 10% each. Before adding 2 droppable quizzes, student A had a final grade of 84.5%, and after adding the droppable, it increased to 88.2%. For now, I will just leave number of droppable at 0. Next, I will add my final exam and give it an abbreviation, Final. The weight of this is 80. Now all of the assignments together equal 100. When configuring your grading, always keep this in mind, that the combination of weight of total grade for each assignment must equal 100. For my final exam, there is only 1, and droppable will remain at 0. Select Save Changes and go back to your course outline. From my course outline, I now need to determine which subsections will become my quizzes and which will become my final exam. I'm going to expand all of my sections and select the configuration icon of subsection 1.3 and select Grade as Quiz. Next, I will click Save, and I will do the same for subsection 2.4, 3.3, and 4.2. Finally, subsection 4.3 will be graded as my final exam. And that's how to configure the grading of your course in MOOCit.